Hey guys, it's DomesticKrys here, and I am so sad to say they canceled our cruise, which by now you have probably figured out and heard all about it on the news. It was months ago in September of 2017. We were so anxiously anticipating our first ever cruise, a Disney cruise, and Hurricane Irma said, no, no, no. I found out when I was at the nail shop getting my awesome manicure that I'll have to show you and a pedicure. My toes were still drying when I got the email that they had decided to cancel their cruise. I was so bummed, so super bummed. My husband and I had already requested off of work. We had done, so much time and effort into saving money for this trip. The Tuesday Cruise Day planning videos that I had done, all the time and effort and energy and money that had gone into preparing for this cruise. Excitement, anticipation, and it was not to be. Well, I'm glad to be safe and alive, and I appreciate all of those things that went into consideration. It was still a bummer. So fast forward, Southwest also was generous enough to allow us to use our ticket money for another purchase date, but we had to fly somewhere by April 6th. So we waited, and finally decided that we were going to go on a cruise in March. So we were like just over a month away from going on our cruise, and we were so super excited and really looking forward to it. But my husband can't come because he's just started a brand new job, and it's super important for him in his first 90 days to be there and be available to them. And so we exchanged, and now my mother-in-law gets to come. And if any of you watched the Mickey Money Monday series and know that my mother-in-law was supposed to have gone on my January trip then, and she wasn't able to because of a death in the family. And then she didn't get to meet us after the cruise like she was supposed to in September because it was canceled. And so now she actually gets to come with my girls and I on our cruise. So this is not her first cruise, but it is our first cruise. And we are really looking forward to having a girls trip and having this time together as a family. I love my mother-in-law. I know that not everybody shares that sentiment, sadly, with their mother-in-laws, but I adore my mother-in-law, and especially without having my own mother around anymore, I am really looking forward to spending some good quality time with her on this trip. And of course, I'm terribly going to miss my husband, but guess what? I just have to book another one. And the good thing about that is we had wanted to go to Alaska because they did offer a 25% discount on a future booking as long as we booked in 2018. Or you could have gone in 2017, but we just didn't want to go then. So we did get 25% off of the booking that we're going on now. And we had thought about using it towards an Alaskan cruise since those are more expensive. But at the time, the industry that my husband was in, he has a lot of work in the summertime. He's a pipe fitter, and they would often do a lot of school work when the schools were closed for the summer. And so now that he's working somewhere else, he's going to have some more flexibility and I think paid time off. So I think I might book one of those placeholder cruises and put some money down for us to take a cruise in maybe a year or two, an Alaskan cruise. So that'll be great. We're really looking forward to it, and he's bummed, but at the same time super excited about his new job opportunity and knows that we're just all gonna have a great time, and we'll just go some other time. But yeah, they canceled our cruise. They did, no penalties, no questions asked. Obviously they refunded all of our money, and I actually got a bonus because I had paid for the entire cruise with the Disney savings account, which no longer exists, sadly. But at the time, because they were transitioning away from that, if you were to, all of my funds went back into that account, and then they were offering people 5% to cash it out in Disney gift cards. So I did that. So I got an extra $300. That doesn't, yeah, so $300-400, something like that. couple $100. I should know, but it's late now. But yeah, we actually kind of made money off of canceling the cruise, and we got our money back for our photo pre-package, and we hadn't prepaid for any excursions. So essentially on this same trip, we're going to do a lot of the same things that we had already planned, except I'm kicking around the idea of not doing the Royal Sea package for my children, and maybe just doing one trip to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. After I got thinking about it more and more, my girls don't wear two-piece bathing suits, and that's what comes with the Ariel package. And because we went to Pigeon Forge, and since we'd already taken off time from work, we spent some of our cash that was going to be used towards things like that on the cruise. And that Royal and Sea package would be a significant amount of money. And also, my mother-in-law is not into massages, so we'll get the Fire and Ice pedicure, but she won't be, we won't be doing a massage package together. I may still do a massage package myself, but we won't be doing one together like my husband and I were going to do. But I am still going to take her to an adult, I think they only have Palo. We're going on the Wonder instead of on the Fantasy now. So we'll do Palo, but I think we're going to do a brunch and a dinner. But we won't be able to do Remy because they don't have that. But essentially everything else is going to be the same. I'm going to pack the same clothes. All that stuff's going to be the same. But I just wanted to give you guys an update because it had been several months since the cruise had been canceled, but really we just kind of got these plans finalized. I only just called them last week to say that my mother-in-law was going to be coming. So I wanted to kind of get all of those things settled and solidified before I shared with you guys what exactly happened to Cruise Day Tuesday. But I'm looking forward to having some videos and some pictures to show you guys about that later. So thank you so much for watching. If you are also affected by Hurricane Irma, let me know what you've done for your cruise plans. Did you just take your money and run? Are you going on somewhere? Did you already cruise? I know a lot of people were anxious to just get on a cruise right away after the hurricane, and that didn't interest me at all. So our plans have changed. We're not going to US and British Virgin Islands. We're going to St. Martin and San Juan. Looking forward to that. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon.